Thank you. Good morning, critters. How's everybody doing on the first day of autumn 2025? Everybody feeling all right? I'm in the house. Oh, yeah. Good morning, Aussie. I gotta admit, I'm feeling a little under the weather. I woke up with a bit of a cold today. You might hear it in my voice. Yes, you caught us. Good to see you there. Welcome in. I'm taking some Dayquil. Oh, I hate taking that stuff. Everything's going very well. Very good. Life is treating me good here today. We got our chickens outside. You can just see one in the lower left-hand corner there. They're all out and about in the yard playing. But maybe they'll come back in a little bit later, get a drink or whatnot. They got an early day. I went out and I fed them, cleaned out their coop and everything before the sun was even up. So our little mother clucker's got a nice early wake-up call. So they started their day early. We got some rain last night, which is good. I live in a desert, so it's good that we get some rain. It's a great sound, just hearing that rain start to fall. So, and then the smell, that petrichor is the word, that smell of the rain that just permeates the air. You smell it before you even hear the rain. So nice. Last night, Mama Mouse and we watched K-pop Demon Hunters. What a good movie. I mean, that movie was so much fun. So much fun. Oh, yeah. Gotta love the rain. I mean, when I was younger, I used to go walking in the rain and whatnot. And now I just like standing at the door and watching it fall down. But last night, as we're listening to the rain, I said, we should watch K-pop Demon Hunters, and I put it on, and we sat back. We watched the whole thing. Mama Mouse loved it. She couldn't take her eyes off the screen. She was loving every bit of it. She loves Korean dramas. I mean, I do too, but she really loves them. And so you saw Demon Slayers all season. I started watching Demon Slayer, but I haven't finished it. But this was K-pop Demon Hunter, the Netflix movie. So, but it was good. I really liked it. I love the songs in there, and for some reason, I don't know why, but you know that song, "You Think the Devil Has Horns and So Did I"? I thought that song was in that movie. And at the end of the movie, I'm like, they didn't play that song. So I looked it up, and no, it's not in that. But I still love that song. That's a good song. You're not a huge fan of Demon Slayer? I like the first couple episodes that I watched got me intrigued. You know, I haven't watched the whole thing, like I said, but I'm intrigued. Intrigued enough to watch more of it. The fandom is annoying. Fandoms can often be annoying. Yeah, very much so. Um, I remember when I first watched Big Bang Theory. I did not like that show at all. It just didn't hit with me. And, I couldn't get it. But then I didn't like Friends either when that first came out, or Seinfeld. So, and the fandoms, if you didn't like the show, oh my God, you were anathema. After a while, I gave it another shot, a couple years ago, and I ended up liking it. It was okay, you know. So I don't totally hate Big Bang Theory, but it's not my go-to show. They're trying to say Demon Slayer replaced Bleach in the big three, and they don't understand what the big three means. You know, I haven't watched Bleach. I have it, but I haven't watched it. But I hear it is excellent. I hear it is wonderful and pretty bloody too. So, and I'm into that. I like all that stuff. So, it's definitely on my list to watch. And I've got a huge list to watch. When I look at my anime library of shows that I have to watch that I haven't yet, I mean, I must have, what is that? Almost 500 different anime shows that I have, most of which I've watched at least a few episodes of. A lot of which I've watched all the way through, but a lot of them are on my list to watch. And I got them because I saw a clip or this or that. I'm like, that looks interesting. So I get the anime, I download it, and I'm like, all right, this is going to be on my watch list. And then my watch list is so huge. Oh my God. Better than Demon Slayer, in your opinion? I hear that a lot. I do. I'm currently binge watching Ramna One Half from the 80s. Not the new one. From the 80s. Favorite song in K-pop Demon Hunters, Golden and Your Idol. I did like Your Idol. Yeah. I did like that a lot. I also liked that soft love song that she sings where, you know, she's thinking she's fallen in love when they meet in the alleyway. I liked that one as well. So, yeah, a lot of good stuff there. Any favorite song? Have you seen K-pop Demon Hunter there? You go by Claire or Peter? Claire One Peter. So just curious, because. But I think my favorite song, um, in the end, when they mash up the songs together and they're all on stage and they're fighting and then he sacrifices himself for her. I like that medley. You had to watch all season, yeah. So now, if you don't recall or you don't remember, or you weren't here, our next watch along is going to be on the 4th, and we're going to watch The Wind Rises. You cried when he died? Yeah. Yeah, that was touching. I mean, it's always touching when the villain, so to speak, turns and ends up sacrificing himself if they do it right. The directors and whatnot. And this one was it hit the mark. It really did. Um, you know, you could see the emotion in his eyes as he's watching everything play out, and then bang. And I know for certain they're gonna play that up in the sequel. You thought he would have joined the boss fight? Yeah. Yeah, like switch sides and start fighting the demons, yeah, but I think what he did was better. Holding it off so that she could ultimately overcome. And I think it sets it up for the sequel. I really think it does. I think that maybe they'll go and rescue him. You know, maybe he didn't actually die again, you know, but they'll go and rescue him from the underworld. Maybe that'll be it. So who knows? Who knows? I'm looking forward to it. I know there's talk of a sequel already because it did so well. So I hope it does. I hope it works out. Let's see here. Okay. But as for next movie that Mama Mouse and I are gonna watch, I don't know. There are tons of movies. I watched the Weapons the movie where the kids are all missing and kind of an anthology. And that was a really good movie. I watched that the other day. I think it was Friday night. I was impressed with it. So kind of reminded me a little bit of Drag Me to Hell, and the just it had that kind of a vibe to it. So we had our first Saturday matinee this past Saturday, and I think it was a success. It's a move from Demon Slayer, not K-pop Hunters. I think someone's getting mixed up. Oh yeah, I probably am. Yeah, like I said, I haven't watched all of Demon Slayer, um, and my mind is on K-pop. Uh, but we had our first watch along, our first Saturday matinee, and like I said, I think it was a success. I think those who came enjoyed the film. We watched The Sting from 1973 with um, Robert Redford and Paul Newman. I like to present movies that and games on my stream that are a bit obscure, old, classic stuff that not a lot of people have heard of, or maybe they've heard of it, but they've never had a chance to watch it, or in the case of a game, play it. So I like to, um, yeah, Genu. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Um, so I like to showcase the lesser known stuff. And I think that The Sting is a lost gem in the cinema, the world of cinema. And they just don't make too many movies like that nowadays. You know, they got it back with Ocean's 11 and Ocean's 12 and whatnot, and with Now You See Me. Those type of movies are so much fun to watch. And when I first saw The Sting years and years ago, my wife introduced it to me. I couldn't believe I hadn't seen it before. It was fantastic. Yeah, yeah, because you mentioned Shinobu and she was getting confused with the names of the title. Yep, could be. I get confused too. I'm very easily confused, but that comes with age. I find I get forgetful too, and yeah, that comes with age. So I'm gonna have to watch Demon Slayer now because you guys are getting me really interested in it, and now I want to watch it. And I'll probably start right over from the beginning again because I don't want to forget anything. Um, is it better to watch it dubbed or subbed? What are your opinion, guys? Let me know. I mean, there are some that I like to watch subbed just because I know that localizers have done bad things with the dub. Watch Bleach first as the original, is my opinion. Demon Slayer is kind of similar. Okay. Okay. And then some I like to watch all anime in dub. Must watch all in dub. I do like to watch it in you watch all the anime in dub. I like I mentioned last time, I have some trouble reading because of my stigmatism and it gives me headaches. So I when I watch it in subtitle, it's mostly because I can't get a dub, and or I know that the dub is not accurate from the news that I hear online in the chatter. So I want to get as close as I can. And if they say it's a good sub then or a good dub, then I watch the dub. But there's some that I watch that are in dub that I really love. Some of my favorites are Sweetness and Lightning. I love that show. Let's see what else we got here. TV shows. Anime. It's funny, I had to separate in my media folder the anime, regular run of the mill anime, and the genres like harem and things like that, you know, because, you know, my kids have access to my media server. So I would restrict the access to that folder. I called it adult anime. And every time I open it up, I think my wife's going to look at it and think I've got hentai in there. But it's just silly harem stuff, you know, the fan service and whatnot. But it's funny. Oh, what was that one that I really really liked? It's horror anime. I really like horror anime, and it was looking through to find it. You know which one I really liked? And this was kind of a romance type anime. It was Mysterious Girlfriend X. I really got into that one. That one was something. Um, like Dragon Ball dub better than the sub version. Naruto's half and half. Something Castle. Well, I really like Toradora. That one was a fun watch. But the one I'm talking about is, where is it? You know, you've got too much when you can't find the one you're looking for. Uh, Spy X Family is good. I've got that one. Where are you? I wish I could remember the name offhand, but I can't. I still have to watch the second season of My Dress Up Darling. Um, I thought that one was adorable. My son got me into Kino's Journey, and there's Hell Girl, and oh well, I can't find it, but I will find it and I will let you know which one it is. Anyway, uh, like Pain in Naruto when he says, "This world shall know Pain Almighty rush and destroy the city." Best in dub, yeah. It's really good when you can tell that the voice actors that dub the anime are really, really into it. You can tell um, that they really want to be doing it, not just because they're getting paid, but because they really love the anime. Oh goodness, yeah, I'm feeling that cold I got. It's hitting me hard today. Uh, Throat's getting all scratchy and whatnot. Then I started watching because I saw a clip of it online that Ghost Stories anime. I don't know if you're familiar with this anime, but apparently it was given to a team to make a dub for, and they just went crazy putting all kinds of weird stuff, racist stuff. Ah, yeah, yeah, very, and not just racist. I mean, off color. everything is just really off the walls. They wanted to see how far they could go with that. Let me tell you, it's funny. It's funny as all get out. So funny. Some of the things they say and whatnot are just, it's crazy. So it's a good watch, good fun watch. You got to be in the mood for it, and you got to have that sense of humor, you know. But it's fun. Let's see. Watched a bit of my favorite anime of all time again not too long ago, Robotech. One of the first ones I ever exposed to from back in the day, back before I even watched Voltron. Um, I watched Robotech, and I really, really got into it. Realized a lot of male characters are voiced by female actresses. Yeah, a lot of the young boys are voiced by female actresses because young boys they've got that higher voice. The voice hasn't dropped yet. So yeah, and I was surprised by that too. I thought they'd hire young men to do that, young actors, but no, no, they don't. They got the young ladies, and it's funny because I listen to who is it that does it? Pumpkin Potion. Yeah, she sometimes does impressions of the male characters. She's she's funny. Naruto got you into anime? Yeah, I hear that a lot actually. Or My Hero Academia. Um, those two are big ones for people in the West to get exposed to anime. But I remember back in the '80s, for me, it was Robotech. Watching Rick Hunter hop into the cockpit of a Veritech fighter and go off to fight the Zentradi in space. It's just I mean, when you talk about a space opera, that was my first. I love that more than I love Star Wars. Um, was going to give Naruto one episode to see how you like it. You ended up watching 52 episodes that day. How do you watch 52 episodes in a day? I mean, talk about your binge watching. That's just crazy. Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, that's fun. Cowboy Bebop was fun. Another one I used to watch was Star Blazers. You may not remember this one. Star Blazers was another one of the many animes to feature the battleship Yamato. And the premise was that the Earth was in utter chaos and destroyed and whatnot. And Earth's last battleship had to travel to a distant planet to get the cure to heal the world, but they had to get there and back within a year. And they were headed to a place called Iskandar, which is a name that many of them use. Yeah, Star Blazers. And I can every time I say the name, I can hear the theme music in my head. Star Blazers, crazy. It's crazy the things that you remember from your childhood and the memories that it brings to mind. And how it does, how it brings it to mind. It's really really crazy how that works. I mean, sometimes you get smells, um, even physical sensations. I remember I watched Voltron, Defender of the Universe. The Five Lions, Go Lion. But then I also watched where they had the 15 vehicles. You know, the 5 planes, 5 sea vehicles, and the 5 land. And a lot of people didn't know this, but there was a third Voltron as well, made up of 3 robots. It didn't air in the US, only in Japan. And I never got to actually see the show, but I did see the Voltron. And when it would connect and form the large robot, it had 6 arms. I always thought that was kind of crazy. But I can see why it didn't air in the West, because, you know, it wasn't as flashy as the Lions or, you know, the vehicle. Oh, goodness. So last night, after watching K-Pop Demon Hunter, I hopped onto Nori's stream, let her know that I watched it and say hi and everything while I was doing dishes, and brought up a lot of memories for her as well. It's very nice to be able to talk to people about this stuff. All right. So we are going to be playing some more We Happy Few. Oh, I was working on Stream Elements and Twitch and whatnot. I got the daily check-in set up, and I'm hoping to see if it works. Yes, one Faust one. So now if you go into the points redeem, you can do a daily check-in, and it should give a message of how many times you check in. So hopefully that works properly and we'll be able to use it. It's something I've been wanting to do for a little bit. So, yes, excellent. Thank you for testing that. That was my subtle hint to get you to test it for me. Thank you very much, though. But yeah, I'm glad that it works. I did it last night. I saw that a lot of people are using it, so I looked up how to do it, and I got it going. So now we can keep track of how many times, and we check in and whatnot. 7,000 points set up. Wow, saved up. That's crazy. I know I've got like 70,000 on Lydia Nekazawa's channel, and I watch Midnight Sumo as well, and I've got a couple thousand saved up on his. I think it's like 10,000 or so. I have Twitch streams on when I do different things, when I'm washing the dishes or folding clothes and things like that. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. I've got a lot of points saved up because I just, I love to have it in the background and hear what's going on. Okay. So I'm going to start up the game, and we've got a lot of stuff to do in the game still. We still have another bridge to cross. So, our chickens are coming back for some water and whatnot, so that's good. Getting up under the coop, relaxing. I honestly don't know if I'm going to be able to do 4 hours today because I'm not feeling all that great. But I will definitely try. you know, there's a lot of stuff in this game I want to get done. So a lot of side quests and whatnot. And I enjoy playing it. I watched my son play Dying Light Beast yesterday. He really, really enjoyed it. He played it for hours. So I'm glad he likes it. He's played the other two, and he enjoyed those as well. I played the first one, and I thought it was pretty good, but I haven't been able to play the other ones yet. I like to shake it up a little. Play a first-person shooter and then play a city management game or a 4x4 or something like that. Yeah. Then go back to classic PC games. So I don't like to play the same type of game day in and day out. I know there are some people that only play one type of game, and that's fine. You know, if you like that, but I think that really limits your experience with PC games. You know, coming from a guy who grew up playing all sorts of things. You know, from games like Lemmings to cannon fodder to text-based games like Zork.
The undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveller returns.
I think that just if you limit yourself to only one type of game, you're really missing out. Do you guys have a favorite genre of game? One that you always turn to, that's your go-to for PC gaming or console gaming? So Hive Mind, we need to get a padded suit. Mysterious Chest, we can check. Open world? I do like open worlds. I like the Elder Scrolls games a lot. In fact, I played EverQuest forever when it first came out. Back in '99, I was an EverQuest junkie. I would play that game forever. Then it got to the point where I couldn't really afford it. And then about 10 years ago, I found Project 99, which is a fan-based, free EverQuest server, classic server. And they use the classic client, and you could play EverQuest just like you did back in the day. And I played there for a long time. I still have characters on it, but I haven't played in a few years because, you get burnt out from them. We still need our 2 sewing kits. We need to eavesdrop some more. So all of these we need to do at night. Old Soldiers, Colonel Lawrence's house, and then another house. Where are we? We are here. Okay. So this is Old Soldiers, so we can do that one pretty quickly. So let's mark Old Soldiers, and we'll do that one. And we're going to see if the Colonel is all right. But yeah, I do like open worlds. I played Morrowind and Oblivion, Skyrim, and whatnot. I like the first-person open world games. I played the Conan game. That one was good. Open world survival. How much weight do we have on us? 121. All right. Have we upgraded this workbench? Where is it? There we go. And can we make anything with it? Let's do another lockpick. Another repair kit. Hydrate. Yes, definitely we need to hydrate. Oh, being a little sick, I definitely need to hydrate. Thank you very much for that. Because I will get sidetracked. I won't remember to do it, so thank you. And then I'll wonder why my throat hurts so much. Okay. I still want to make a vomit bomb. I think that'll be fun. All right, let's spend some points, too. We need to spend some points. Combat. Bloody hell. Yes. Yes, bloody hell. Stealth. Reduced visibility at night. Yes. And then we've got 4. Alright, so we're going to need more points to get that. So we'll wait for that. Alright, and it is almost 5 p.m., so let's go ahead and do this quest, see what we can get done. And we're off.
This rather peculiar garden gnome. Thank you. There's a good chap. Well.
So I've been thinking about the Saturday matinees, and we've got our next one planned for the 4th. We're going to be watching The Wind Rises, Studio Ghibli film. Excellent movie. Don't know if you guys have seen it, but it is a lot of fun. But then for the following one, I want to do it, it'll be November 1st, I believe it is.
Anyway, dear
Just
Mr.
double check the date.
My husband stays a really long time in the bar.
Oh, no, it'll be the 18th. Because we're going to do Saturday matinee every other week. I think doing it every week is too much, and doing it once a month, you know, not enough. So I think every 2 weeks is good, and I will not be offended if you can't come every time. Believe me, I'm not like that. I'd love for you to come. Come when you can, leave when you must. So, but I think that after the Studio Ghibli film, we do something a little more contemporary, live action. And oh, I think someone's at my door.
All right, Susie? Good. Well, I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. Tune in again tomorrow for more cheery answers to your questions about your life in Wellington Wells. This is Jack Worthing saying cheerio.
Okay, I'll be right back. I just got a delivery. Bear with me just a moment. Okay. All right, sorry about that.
Yo, on with your day. I'll see you soon.
So we just got a delivery, and that was for It should be for these cat shelves. Mama Mouse wanted to get some
Nice to have orders. Don't have to think so much.
shelves that are basically for cats to set up by the window so they can perch and sit by the window and watch the world go by. But she wanted to get it for our pups so that they can sit and watch the world go by. Because they always climb up on us. And I think if they had a little shelf, a seat next to us, it would be better for them.
Don't worry, I turned the alarm back on.
How's the volume for you guys?
It's
The
your
game
turn,
volume.
Leo.
He's your dad.
That's hardly my fault, is it? I made the porridge. The least you can do is bring it up to him.
It wasn't my idea for him to live with us.
As I recall, you wanted him to move out.
It was the decent thing for him to do. Make way for the new generation.
How can they talk about him like that? Was a war hero in 2 wars. Bet they didn't even fight. What lovely people. Remind me never to have kids. Well, it's not terribly likely anyway, is it?
All right, so we need to find a way in. Okay. So that's our way in, or one way in.
Well, clean it again.
And sometimes the most obvious is not the best. But it might be our only way in. That's blocked off. And there's no way this way. So, I think that's it. Still trying to figure out how he pulled a block of ice from that thing. That was an ice box. If you're not familiar, before electric refrigerators, there were insulated ice boxes where people would keep their food and stuff that needed to be refrigerated. And that was just one of a different type. The most popular ones you'll see are in the honeymooners. And they have ice delivered every day early in the morning. There's a pan underneath to catch all the water that drips. You didn't see that? Yeah, they don't make a big deal out of it. They kind of just assume that you know what it is. But I was a little curious the first time that I saw it as well. And I'm like, is that an ice box? I mean, I knew what an ice box was, but I hadn't seen that type of a configuration before. And I looked it up, and it's more of like a whiskey table ice box. And if you're not familiar with a whiskey table, it's a small side table where the top lifts up, and inside are spaces for whiskey glasses, whiskey bottles, things like that. Very popular, turn of the century, late 1800s. They would make them out of globes and things like that. So,
It's not my turn.
so we got a kitchen counter. Is that a potato? Potato. Talk to Colonel Lawrence. Uh-oh. It looks dead. So I think we've got to sneak around these guys to talk to the colonel. Warning, you are trespassing. Take him out. Do we have to take him out? I think we may have to.
We just want to make
Yep.
you feel better. Look at them.
Yep.
They've got blood all
Can't
over.
hide forever.
There. That's the one that did it. You won't get away.
All right. Well,
Come out.
We had to take them out anyway. Rob them.
Sorry.
Murder, mayhem. Yeah, they usually don't have much. Oh, proper suit. Okay, we'll take that.
Almost put it down in the mud the other day.
Don't mind
Do
me.
you think it could still
Just
be
having a bit of a sit down.
Joy pill, that's always useful. You want to get away as he runs past you and not stop. Yeah.
contact with the enemy, you know?
But I don't know where the colonel is.
You can't hide forever.
Bobby pin, that's good. Shredded raincoat and a yam. Take the yam.
There's no such thing as ghosts.
And then there's the
no such thing as
trap.
ghosts.
Do we need to disarm the trap? Is it on?
Who are you? Why won't you cheer up?
Don't get shirty with
What
me.
have we come to?
Yeah, I think we're gonna need to.
What if they never come back?
I think we're gonna need to disarm the trap.
Happiness is a choice.
Probably shouldn't have done that.
Who's that? You're not Regina, and you're not my son-in-law. And he isn't the Stones to have me drowned in a cask of Malmsey. So you're a burglar.
I'm from the city. We're, tracking a problem in the motorline pipes.
You're a rotten liar. The city stopped taking care of the pipes years ago.
You're a rotten liar.
Notice you're not screaming for help, though, sir.
Have you met my daughter? Frankly, I'd rather give my stuff to a burglar.
Wow.
They don't tell you how rotten they can turn out. I trained grown men to make their beds and run into machine guns. Kids will break your heart every goddamn day.
Thanks for the warning, sir.
Does your father know what sort of lad you are?
I'm afraid he may have suspected, sir.
So you've got regrets. Good. Kids downstairs, anytime they start to regret, they pop a joy. Look, take whatever you want. But my brother Edward, haven't seen much of each other these past few years. I'd appreciate it if you'd go tell him I'm sorry. He'll know what it means.
Aw.
He's on Monmouth Road, number 22. Used to be the most wonderful cheese shop on the corner.
I'll be sure to pass along the message, sir.
I think someone pinched him.
Oh, that's cool. You're gonna get your wands this week. That's awesome. You're gonna have to post a picture of them in the Discord.
Is that yours?
Because I'd love to see them. Yeah. And I don't think we need to take anything from in here. As I take something. I was just trying to
Supposed to.
search it. Empty pill bottle. There, we'll take that.
Watch your step.
Alright. We've been in here. I wonder if we could have
I'm not
passed our way stealthily up here.
chafing is all.
You should get an expected date today. The process as it was processed at Australia Post. Yeah, I got a message that my hard drives should be coming today too for my new network attached storage. So hopefully I'll be able to set that up. And then I'll have more space. I ordered 2 Oh, a sewing kit. Yes. Let's try not to use this one. I ordered two 12 terabyte drives. And we're going to set them up in a RAID configuration. So we've got more storage space. Then I'm going to order 2 more afterwards. They said it could take between 5 to 16 days. Yeah, it's about right for when I order stuff. So yeah, it wasn't local, right? I mean, you were ordering from out of the country, or?
Have I shown you the picture of... I have.
Where you're looking to cook comes sooner? Yeah.
If it moves, salute it. If it don't move, put it away. If you can't move it, put camo netting on it.
Yeah, I always want my packages quicker, but you know,
Sergeant says...
I order from out of the country a lot, so
So I says, thanks.
I've learned to wait.
Not that one, no, this right here. It's for
All right,
Clive
8:10, we've got to go
Pritchard,
back
Sleaford Road.
and sleep and then eat and whatnot. So let's go back so we're not getting in trouble for being out after the curfew.
You have this today. Question. How is it
Yeah,
like a
UK,
multi-wounded downer?
when I opened the Harry Potter shop, I knew
Eventually they'll both stop whining.
it knew I was in Australia and redirected me to the UK's website.
Curiouser
Okay.
and curiouser.
Yeah. It's funny, every now and then I'll go shopping online, and because of some of the sites that I visit, it'll send me to a Chinese website or something like that. I mess up the algorithm a lot because I use a VPN and gives an IP address from all over the place.
You tell them
Kind of
Mr.
random.
Blackgang isn't actually a real Englishman. He's an Afrikaner from South Africa. But
All right. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Hydrate, hydrate. Yes. You know, I should change our category. I keep forgetting to do that. Happy. All right, that's changed. So Twitch won't get mad at us much. Again. I'm just quitting. Not kidding. I haven't gotten any warnings or anything from Twitch for that, so. I don't know if they even do that, if they send out warnings for not being in the right category.
It's been a hard day's night, that was.
I know some people get really mad when you're not in the right category. And, you know, and they'll yell at you in chat or something like that. I've seen that happen. It ain't TikTok. Yeah, I don't use TikTok a lot. I probably should use it more. In fact, I've got to process some VODs and get them up on YouTube soon. I'm a few days behind getting them up. All right, so what are we doing here? We need to reunite them. Reunite old soldiers. Okay. Let's put some stuff away first. Proper suit, we can put that away. Put a gas mask away, that'll be good. They don't weigh anything, so we can leave them on. Sort by weight. Saw this tiny dude dressed up as a gnome dancing, and I almost shared it to the Discord. You should. Yeah, definitely. All right, so we got 20 pounds for weight. It's 12 noon. So let's head on over to 22. Which way is it? Is he sending us somewhere that I can't go? Let's see. That's where we need to go. Right down here. All right, so we're going to have to see what's over here. Let's see. Let's follow that along. Maybe we'll find another shop and we'll be able to buy another sewing kit. So we haven't gone this way before. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get a ping that there's a store around. That guy with the hat, I don't like him. He's creepy. The trench coat guy. It's just creepy. It creeps me out. Attack him. If I attack him, everybody will be on me in a second. But if I stare at him, you know, if I wait next to him, he'll attack me and then everybody will be on me. You know, catch 22. All right. Some of the parts. That's another quest. We'll get to that one. You just want to see the mayhem ensue. That's all. All right. To go through there, I've got to take some joy. But maybe I can go around this way. Let's see. Shady dealer? Shady dealer? Nope. No shady dealer. Shady dealer? Nope, no shady dealer. Polka-dotted bug. You know, it's crazy to me that people actually wore clothes like this back in the 60s. Crazy. With huge polka dots on them. K-pop Demon Hunter songs were so good that you added 3 to your Apple Music playlist. Yeah. I got the soundtrack last night, and because Mama Mouse wanted to add it to her playlist as well. So we got the soundtrack. I put it on my music server. Definitely worth it. There's a couple of good songs that I've added to my playlist lately. That one song from Road 96 called The Road, I added that on. That one, I really do like that one. All right, so it should be over here. So this is for Sally. But let's do Sally after. Yeah. You like that one too? Yeah, it's catchy, it's nice, it's chill, and there's the guy, there's that guy. He's gonna... I don't like him. See? See, look at him. Is he coming after me? Yes, he is. I don't like him. He was coming at... Oh, a store. Yeah, I don't like that guy. He freaks me out.
Morning.
All right,
What can I do
sewing
for you
kit,
today?
please. Sewing kit. You've got nothing. He's got nothing. What kind of a shop has nothing?
Come again soon. You never know when we'll have something.
Lovely day for it.
What's your pleasure then?
He had nothing. How disappointing. Yeah, definitely sucks. All right, let's get this quest over with. All right. I feel like we should be... Yeah, we're very close. Okay. There are a lot of police around here.
Hello? Hello? Captain Lawrence? I've got a message for you, sir. Captain Lawrence, sir?
War hero lives here. Oh, we're gonna have to knock some people out again. All right, let's see what that said. Letter from the Lawrence family. Dear Uncle Edward, not that you care, but Papa is dead. Well, dying anyway. The casket's already arrived through Entraînements. It was dearer than it ought to have been. No one listens to me. You should not expect anything in Papa's will. You know why. I'm only writing to ensure you won't have the audacity to come to his funeral, as the family still cannot forgive you for your cruel theft of his beloved dog. Ooh. What kind of show is creepy music? Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. No, it's just a record. Take early bird. Gives slightly more health. Okay. Do we have to consume the early bird in order to get that more health? Let's see, where did it go? We got a Simon Says medal. We still got to give that pill to that one guy out there. It's a repair kit. No, I think it just added it to it, so I think we're good there. Canteen. Oh, that's all good stuff. Okay. Sewing kit. Yes, that's 2. 2 sewing kits. Suit of blending. Da da da. We need to do it at a workbench. All right. Finally. Bobby pins. I was fortunate. I thought that bleach bottle was a gnome. You got me thinking gnomes on the brain here. Funny. Nice.
That's not a good sign.
Ooh.
Blimey.
Edward Lawrence's journal. Let's read it. My dear Thomas, we cannot forgive and forget. Can we not forgive and forget? Now that we're both in our twilight, it was half a century ago when we brought Bonnie Prince Charles across the channel from the horrible trenches of France. I know you loved him as I did, and that I was wrong to steal him from your garden and keep him from you all those years. What you perhaps did not know is that I also loved Sarah. Yes, your Sarah. Did you ever tell her that I had proposed? I never spoke of it again. Oh, did she ever tell you that I had proposed? I never spoke of it again. But when she preferred you to me, I went out of my mind with jealousy and grief. I suppose part of me wanted to make you hurt as I did, but looking back, I think I stole Charlie because I needed someone in my life to love. You had a large, loving family all these years. All I had was Bonnie Prince Charlie for his few remaining years, and nothing but loneliness and longing since. Can you not see it in your heart to forgive your poor brother in your final days, knowing that you had so much love in your family and your own life? Your brother, Edward.
A dog. They were fighting over a dog.
Hey, John Wick fought over a dog. Da-da-da. Dig spot. Nice.
Oh, good lord.
Rifle, an onion, and mushroom. Okay.
There's the one that did it!
It's not personal. The thanks of a grateful nation.
Onion. We're gonna lock it so nobody else comes in. Was there any place else to search in this house? Bathroom? Okay.
She looks familiar, doesn't she?
Healing balm, saltpeter. Yes, good
Drop some
stuff.
stuff, Arthur, or it's going to be tediously slow going.
All right, can we make anything that doesn't have to do with the sewing kits? Let's make some healing balm. The help. Nope, we don't want to do that. That'll take our sewing kit. And what can we get rid of? We're at 146. We got to get rid of something. Make sure you don't accidentally craft something else. Yeah, definitely. I almost did too. Again. You know, we do still need to eat and drink, so let's drink that, and we will eat slice of pie. Can we get rid of anything here? Any moldy crap? Shovel. You know, we don't need the rifle. We can get rid of the rifle. Alright. That's good. Alright, let's head out of here. So. And...
Lovely weather.
You know, I think someone's looking for you.
Someone's looking. Alright. No longer trespassing, so we can get out of here. And we're going to return the journal to our old guy. And... let's enter into the shelter first. Get that taken care of, then we'll bring back the journal. Goodness, my throat is killing me. Ow.
It is now time for a mandatory employee rest period. Please exit the vehicle.
So yesterday I processed about 8 pounds of grapes from our vines and got it ready to make some grape jelly with.
Think about them in the present tense or the past
and
tense.
our grapes have seeds in them. So what I have to do is boil the grapes, break them down, mash them through a sieve to take out the seeds, and keep all of the meat of the grape and, you know, the taste and the color and whatnot. And then I can make jelly out of it. That took a while yesterday. So I didn't get to finish the jelly, but I will get to finish it tonight. I'm not sure how many pints I'm going to get out of it, but should be good. And then we've got homemade jelly. Oh, a vending
Haven't
machine.
seen one of those in a while.
Nice. Buy another one of those.
I'll be off now.
Okay. There. Get rid of some stuff here. Oh, let's go to the workbench. Make that suit. Suit of blending. Yes! Makes it harder to see in the dark if you don't. Makes it harder to see in the dark. Makes you harder to see in the dark. Upsets people if they do see you. Does not conceal your movements, but makes it harder for them to see you in the shadows. Okay. Give the blending suit to the loony in the treehouse. Alright. Okay. Good, good. So you finally did that quest from ages ago. Yeah. Yeah, finally. Alright, got that stuff done. We'll get all that stuff later. I want to get some of these quests out of the way. Do we not have... Yeah. Alright, let's power that.
Good. I can come back here with the minimum of fuss.
Alright, let's go to...
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
I'm gonna stretch.
Damn it.
Stretch, 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 stretch.
How'd they get a cow down there?
All right, 4:23 p.m. game time. Let's go up and let's return this journal to the old man.
The Vikings would sacrifice 99 men and women in a great broth. Surely stayed happy. That's a long way from Abraham and Isaac, isn't it?
Oh, goodness. Sleepy, sleepy. Kept waking up last night. I don't know why. I'm not sure how often, but it was a lot. Could not get into a sound sleep last night. I think tonight I'm going to be taking some sleepy time tea, some chamomile or something. Because I'm dragging here. Could just be this cold though. My nose is all duppy, all stuffed up. So. All right, we'll go in through the back.
Fresh socks. That's his answer to everything. Bloody fresh socks.
Oh, that's right, it's back this way. This alley.
My eyesight isn't that bad.
Your brother. I'm afraid I've been to his house.
So I was too late. How?
An accident. With a bookcase.
Ah, shit. Shit. What's the use? I meant to talk to him sooner. I wrote him so many letters. Maybe I should have sent them.
No, sir. Thank you, sir.
I don't suppose you found a footlocker there?
A footlocker? No.
I left a footlocker in his house. I'd rather you have it.
That's very kind of you. Where is it?
Regret. It's what makes us human, son.
All right,
Don't
so
forget
now we're gonna go find a footlocker.
No, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right, search Thomas's footlocker. Alrighty, we can go back. We can search. I can remember to get out of the house. Alrighty. Okay. It's the shelter. The footlocker in there? I thought it was at his brother's house. Didn't they just say that? Well, let's double check.
Damn it. Who is that?
Should clear up soon, I imagine.
I got a new compliment machine. It's so clever.
Oh, there it is. It's right next to you, bud. Two sovereigns. We'll take those. Canteen. A lightning rod. That could be useful. A military jacket. We're probably going to need that. And that looks like a quest item. So let's take that. All
I
right.
think this might fit, actually. I'd need the trousers.
Okay. All right. Let's find the lost footlocker. So there is another footlocker. We just have to find it. That's showing it to be back over here at the house. So, all right, well, let's go check it out. I gotta remember where exactly the house is. Probably notification for my delivery. Yep. Okay. All right, we're off again. We're going to have to do that quest with Sally as well. After we tie up this quest with the old man's footlocker, we'll do the quest with Sally. There's that guy again. He's freaking me out. Tall and lanky. It looks like the You know, the three kids standing on each other's shoulders with the trench coat over him. But then he also looks creepy, too. Yeah. Yep, see, there he is. See? He's gonna chase after me. Wanna bet? Yep, see? He's chasing after me. I don't like that guy. All right, where's this house again? So it looks like the Foot Locker is down here. So we've got to traverse all the way over there. So let's go back that way. We'll get there. 6:30 p.m. game time. Yeah, straight ahead. Okay. Don't know what we're gonna do for dinner tonight. Yesterday we had very nice caprese sandwiches, which is basically tomato and mozzarella cheese with some arugula and basil, salt and pepper, and then a balsamic glaze on top. Very, very good. As for today, I'm not sure what we're gonna do. Chicken enchiladas again. They're good. I mean, that chicken enchilada, you can't go wrong with them. You really can't. Where is it? My son didn't like the chicken enchiladas because he doesn't like that the tortillas got a little bit wet. He's a little picky sometimes. He's particular. So, but that's okay. I don't mind him being particular.
Strange how everyone looks the same. I wonder, there's supposed to be a Foot Locker somewhere around here.
All right. It's empty. Foot Locker? Foot Locker?
Goodness gracious. awful. That's them. Their hands are all blood.
Should have stayed
Just
quiet.
lie down.
Ah, goodness. I don't know where that footlocker might be. I'm not seeing it anywhere. There's got to be a hidden door somewhere or something.
This house has an attic. But how'd you get into it?
That's how. All right.
This is horrible. Goodness gracious.
Stiff upper lip. Coffee beans. Yep, we'll take all of that.
They won't get away.
Ah. You know, I saw that string way too late. Seven sovereigns, military pants, bigger banger, and a
Oh, I can join the
canteen.
army. As an officer, no less.
Power set.
Hello? Anyone out there?
This is Central. What's your report? Over.
Who is this?
This is Central. Who's this? Are you with the Resistance?
No, well, I suppose I sort of am, a bit. Yeah, yes, I'm definitely with the Resistance.
Are you the new recruit?
Ah.
Yeah, I, not that long ago, feels like a while though, they call me Striker.
Are you ready for a mission?
Where are you?
We need you to rescue Peachy Carnahan. He was captured trying to infiltrate the secret lair of the evil Dr. Verloc.
The evil Dr.
Oh, God, it's that loony in the treehouse.
I'm talking to Johnny Bolton, aren't I?
This is the Special Operations Executive.
The lad with all the dolls?
If you're not in the Resistance, get off this channel.
So much for the Resistance.
So that's the guy we got to go give the suit to. It's 8:05 p.m. Let's sleep here in this filthy bed.
Sleep. The poor man's dinner.
Oh, oh goodness. Okay, 9 a.m. And how do we get out of here? Ah, through there. Okay. So let's do the make it up to Sally. We are headed way over here. Okay. We should get some more backstory here. Creepy guy again. I think they added him to this part just so you don't get comfortable. Oh, anyway, I wanted to talk about these Saturday matinees. So, like I said, I think the first one was a great success. I think everybody liked the film. And our next one, on the 4th, is going to be The Wind Rises. Good film.
Can't go around off your jaw.
Is he following? Okay, good. We got rid of him. So, The Wind Rises is going to be on the 4th. And then on, let's see here, the 18th, wanted to do something a little more contemporary, up to date, whatnot. And that one is still up in the air. I want to take suggestions for that one. But then, on the 1st of November, day after Halloween, I want to do a Creature double feature. Watch along. All right, welcome back. So I was just talking about the watch along Saturday matinees. We've got The Wind Rises for the 4th. And then on the 18th, that one is still up for grabs there, as far as what we're going to watch. I am taking suggestions for that one. But for November 1st, I wanted to do a Creature double feature.
There you are.
All right.
One of the films that I definitely want to do for the double feature is the the anthology, the Trick or Treat, with the Trick or Treat Boy there. But then the other one will be up for grabs as far as what we watch. But just 2 horror movies side by side, one after the other. Just a double feature. I grew up with those. Watching them on television with with my grandmother, and they would have these TV personalities introducing the movies back then, and then on commercial breaks they would do trivia and things like that, and just basically entertain while we're watching the movie. And I remember one of the guys that would do that.
You've got no business here. I see ya. You're
Oh,
coming with me.
crud.
That's the last time you do that around here. Black dog.
All right. So, but yeah, they would entertain, in the commercial breaks or whatnot, and trivia, and
You don't belong there.
basically just have fun. One of the most famous personalities was Elvira, Mistress of the Night. You can Google her. She's very, very popular back you know, 80s, 70s, 80s. Very voluptuous woman in a black dress. Think Morticia Adams, but a lot more sexy, you know. So we would watch these films, these double features growing up. And so instead of going to the movie theaters like you did in the 40s and 50s and whatnot to see the double feature, you just watch them on TV. And I think that would be fun for November 1st for the Halloween double feature. Now, 12 Angry Men for the 18th. Wasn't that an older movie? Let's take a look here. I got it. I haven't watched it yet. I got it on your recommendation. Yeah, that's 1957. So I wanted to do something a little more contemporary for, just to mix it up. But then, I think after Halloween, I think we can slate 12 Angry Men for maybe the 15th of November. I think that would be good for that movie. That way we don't only do old movies, we don't only do contemporary movies, we just mix it up. You know, maybe for the double feature we'll do the Trick or Treat, and then also a classic horror movie. Maybe like The Invisible Man or The Wolf Man, something like that. All right, so we have to get into the house. How did we do it last time? I'm gonna take out this guy.
Good day to you. You don't. Don't you forget.
I don't even want to be here.
Okay. Yeah, he was gonna go after me, so I just got rid of him before time. All right. Oh, excuse me. Let's make it up to Sally. Do we not have any more lockpicks? Do we use them all? I think we used them all. What is this? A better chemistry set. Okay. Bleach. Ooh. Charcoal. So we don't have either of those. All right. We need to talk to Sally.
Now try not to fuck this up. You need a letter of transit. And an old friend. Oh, Sally. Sally?
Sal? Sally Hall?
Arthur! Oh. Come to have a go at me again.
I used to think about what I'd say if I ever ran into you again. But, being a complete arse was sort of improvising there.
Look, this is not a spectacular time.
You said you know General Bing.
Yeah, he's a client. A pharmaceutical client. I haven't had sex with anyone in 10 years, and if I did, it wouldn't be with that man.
Okay.
Did you really come here for a letter of transit? Or did you just need an excuse?
Well, I, sort of do need the letter of transit.
Oh, Arthur. If you're really gonna do something spectacularly stupid, these might come in handy.
Thanks.
They make your pupils look teeny tiny, just like Joy does, but they have utterly no effect.
About the letter.
Could you do something for me?
Of course. What?
I need a bottle of cod liver oil. I'd really like one.
Cod liver oil?
That's weird.
Why on earth would you want cod liver oil? Like your mum used to torment you with?
I wish I could remember her. You know how Joy fucks up your memories.
Why? Why would you want to remember your mum?
If it's too much to ask.
Well, I was kind of hoping for absolutely I will ask my friend the General for a rotten scrap of paper just for old time's sake. I'm being an arse again, aren't I?
I'll get it for you. The letter. I'm not crazy, but I am always a little extra complicated. You used to understand.
I'll get it for you. I mean, I'll try.
Okay.
You're always the best of the lot.
So now we got to be on the lookout for cod liver oil.
I really should go.
You don't have to.
I really have to.
Arthur. Thanks.
I'll just go.
Oh, I meant to say. Cod liver oil. Dr. Verloc has some at the labs on Usglass. He keeps a whole private stash of rare ingredients. I'm sort of persona non grata there. See, I'm the competition. Look, be careful.
Okay. Hathworth Labs. So we were there and they weren't letting anybody in. Some of the parts. That.
To adjust your dose accordingly. Andy,
Employees only. Gone for charged power cells. Okay. Power the downer detector. Enter the work zone without setting off a revolt. So we got to take a Joy.
Miss Bing always said I had a great future ahead of me. Probably said that to half the school when no one was listening.
I could take these all the time and I wouldn't have any worries.
Okay. Alright, search the old impounded car.
Oi,
Why are we doing this to each other?
Okay.
Our local football team has done it again. A thrilling victory over some tough rivals. Never seen such exciting footwork. And they really use their heads. Or, it's nothing less than
I don't think we're going to be able to do any of this because we don't have an electroshock. We don't have the right key card. So we're going to have to come back for this later. Let's get out of here before our joy wears off. And we have to take... Oh, our joy's going to wear off and we're going to be... Alright, we've got to find a place to hide while we come down off the drugs. Alright, let's hide up here. Okay. Alrighty. Wow. So my son was really into that Dying Light Beast game yesterday. Played it for like 3-4 hours, whatnot. If we make a sound, they'll find it. Yeah. Yeah, they will. But he really liked it. You haven't played that yet? I didn't play it either. I watched him do it, but I'm gonna save it for a while. Because everybody and their brother's gonna be playing it on stream, so I don't think it's gonna be anything groundbreaking for me to do that. Alright, so we have to go to the lab. And the lab was where? There's the lab. Alright, let's head over to the lab. We're gonna see another trench coat guy. Yep, there he is, trench coat guy. Run away from him. Run away from him. Alright. Not following me anymore, good. Oh, man.
Home Army leadership to respond. They would like you to know that the Home Army has a full complement of highly trained.
Okay. Go down and then take a left. It looked fun. I helped him get there's one spot in a church where you have to climb up into the rafters, and he couldn't figure it out. I gave him some suggestions from playing some other games that I had seen, and he was able to play it. And apparently you can play co-op on that game as well. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see if that's a real thing. Nice. Yeah. He wants to play Silk Song with me, Apparently there's a mod where you can play co-op with that as well. So I think that would be fun to play with him. He says it's pretty hard though. I played the original Hollow Knight. I didn't beat it or anything, but I did play it. And I have to enter the lab.
Sorry, sir. There has been a slight hiccup in the disposition of the lab, and it is currently
Slight
in isolation.
hiccup?
No one in, no one out. Please come back later.
I'm a reporter. I'm supposed to interview Dr. Verloc. Oh, I hope he hasn't forgotten.
Oh, journalist, eh? Have you got your press pass?
I left it at the office.
Well then, you'd best go back and get it, haven't you?
So a press pass gets me in. Amazing what people will do to get in the newspaper. Maybe I can go talk to Mrs. Oliphant at the Oak Corral. See if she's got a spare press pass.
All right, now we got to go get a press pass. Off that way. Let's see, where do we get a press pass? All right. I hate to say it, but I think we're going to have to stop here. I'm starting to get a little sick in the stomach. And the first person view here isn't doing very well for that. So, I apologize, but we're going to save the game. And then I am going to go take a nap. Try to get feeling better. And you know what we'll do? As long as feeling good, we'll do an extra stream tomorrow. We'll play some more. Let's say goodbye to the chickens. Sorry, it's not a full stream today, but take care of yourself. Thank you. Yes. Hey, there's our chickie coming right on out. She must have just laid an egg. Bye, chickens. But thank you for joining me. Thanks for showing up, for coming by, saying hi. I do appreciate it. I'm going to go and take a nap. And then later on, finish up that jam. And hopefully not make one of those vomit bombs here in real life. Because I'm feeling like that might be a possibility right now. So, but let's see who we can raid. Let's see who's out and about. Let's see. Anybody? Let me pull up a Twitch here. Not a whole lot of people I follow are out there, but Midnight Sumo is on. Don't know if you like sumo, if you've ever watched it, but I think he's in replay. Yeah, he's in replay right now. So I think we'll just end the stream. But again, thank you for stopping by. You have a great day, and all goes well. I will see you tomorrow. But if not, definitely on Wednesday. All right? Where did it go? There it is. All right. You have a great day, and bye-bye.